All right. 42 land trek. I feel like I need to switch the display, right? To card view. Because otherwise it's just like a bunch of lands, right? You can't see everything. I actually can't see some of the stuff off to the side here, but you still see more of it. So seasons past and a dark finish away from being an old standard deck. It's certainly something. Always remember, use that exclamation point deck to get a link to the deck. If you're watching on YouTube in the future, there's a link in the stream description. I would love to play first. Unban top with the $100 donation. Teferi Tribal as my second bad deck for the month, please. You have to run both Planeswalkers, the creature, and Oath of Teferi, but Oath is a 4 of. Alright. Alright. Gosh, this hand's a little land heavy, but I guess we'll keep it. See what I did there? Oh, we should have played Dark Confidant. That card would be absurd in here, right? We should have put Dark Confidant in. Oh, gosh, we're too late. Maybe it's better than some of the Sylvan. Maybe we like trim Sylvan Advocate down to a 1 of for Summoner's Pact. Cherry Pants, thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. Welcome, welcome. How much to drop and add bot? It's fine. We're just going to play like this. It's cool. It's going to be okay. Tracker is better than Bob Anorenix. We'd play both. We'd be like Tracker and Bob. Because like this deck, we have a really low average converted mana cost, right? Alright, Bobby. Don't let me down. Oh no, that kills one of my creature lands. JMP with the $10 donation. Run it back with confidence. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Even Bob might not be able to save what's going on here. Joke's on you, opponent. I didn't put spells in my deck to draw. Thanks, Yasim. And I am certain, without looking at it, that the comment section of my article is a bunch of people screaming and beating on their chest with very little validation for why the things I've said are wrong, or they're saying things that are just like silly, like Stoneforge Mystic would go into every deck in Modern, because that's just like absurd. I think the Humans deck might be playable in Legacy. No, it just doesn't play Disruption fast enough. Legacy's a very fast and brutal format. Well, Justin, the reason why I'm not dropping and starting over 2 is because part of the reason why I don't do drop donation deck lists anymore is because placing tons of orders to the MTGO traders people is rude and disrupts their business. So I'm very grateful that they support my stuff. So I don't want to like be putting a ton of orders in through their site. Yeah, what would I know about Legacy? It's a good question. So I know they have a Bolt. I think I'm going to go Blooming Marsh tapped and pass here. And then this way I can Primeval Titan next turn. So I don't want them to bolt one of my lands. Oh, there should be a Dryad Arbor in this deck too. There should be a Dryad Arbor in this deck, chat. And all green fetches so we could fetch our Dryad Arbor. Look at all these improvements we have already. And see, that's another reason to play a full league. Like, if this seems kinda sweet, playing a full league means we'll get more information out of it. Maybe waiting was wrong, and I should have just forced in the damage last turn, because they can terminate my Primeval Titan. They could terminate my Primeval Titan. And a Colony Garden. Yeah, we should have had a Dryad Arbor and a Colony Garden. Well, Edict is fine, because Edict means they can't ult me. Edict is less annoying. We do, however, get double Mutavault here. You're made, Yuki boy. This is all we got. So next turn, I get to fire up 3 Mutavaults in a Treetop Village. I'm gonna discard Pack Rat. Ah, the Desperation Bloodbraid Elf. Nah, I wanna play through the League Anoronics. Alright, so now they have a Bolt up. So I think I'd rather just get Pack Rat going, since they have Bolt up and like Hope Confidant kills them here. Because like they have Bolt plus a card I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Pack Rat. And then make a Pack Rat. They have Lightning Bolt in their hand, chat, and they can gain a health. And if I attack, they get to block with Dark Confidant, which means I can't kill them. Mutavault would have dodged Bolt. How? Chat, Mutavault doesn't have to be untapped for you to activate it. So leaving up colored mana is like strictly better. Mutavault pumps the Pack Rats, but the Pack Rats don't pump the Mutavaults, chat. We might not be able to beat this Liliana ult here, because we know they have 2 bolts in their hand. Think I get rid of this one? Probably dead here. Kind of want to see what would happen if your suggested bans went through before we started. No, I think that's actually a good... Oh, I'm just dead to bolts. Whatever. I think that's actually a good suggestion. I think it's probably not unreasonable to make the changes that I made in iterative. Slow and steady. Of course, Chunky. How do I win the game though, Finley? I could like chump block and then like what happens? I just like die the next turn. Like they have Scavenging Ooze and infinite food. Do I want these Maelstrom Pulses? I probably want the Maelstrom Pulses. Chat, they had creatures in the graveyards and Scavenging Ooze. They had creatures in the graveyards and Scavenging Ooze. Now, Thoughtseize is very bad in matchups like this. You should not have discard spells in post-board in a rock-style mirror match. These matches tend to come down to playing to the board, so drawing a Thoughtseize on turn 6 or 7 when your opponent's empty-handed is very, very bad. If you have Thoughtseizes in post-board in matches like this, your deck is not constructed properly. Or it is and you're boarding improperly, in my opinion. These matches are basically slugfests where you want as many of your cards as possible to allow you to play to the board. You would play Thought Scourer over Faithless Looting if Faithless Looting got banned in the Thing deck. Wish we had an MTGO tester where we could experiment with different bans. Yeah, that would be very interesting, One Way Beetle. Memes were never on Mondays only. I don't know who told you that, but they lied to you. Explore could be sweet. We definitely have enough lands for that to be good. Any other matchups where you cut discard? Any matchup that's about playing to the board and not about the cards in their hand. Aggressive matchups usually come down to that a lot of the time too. Yeah, Cade's got it. Monday is only for memes, but memes aren't only for Monday. Exactly. You don't have to believe me. You can read if you think my description of why discard spells are bad here might be off base, maybe because you don't like me or you just don't get it. There's lots of other really good Magic players who are much smarter than me, honestly, that have written a lot about this as well. Yeah, I have a standing desk, so I split my time standing and sitting while streaming. It looks like we have a hard time with Lily into pressure. We don't have a good way to keep her off the table. I'm gonna eat a snack while we die. Why don't we pack for pack rat? Look, I'm a chat user. Oh, wannabe beetle. Welp. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm not so sure this is a modern deck. Ye of little faith. Ye of little faith. It's pretty unlucky that we're only drawing lands this game. Just the gosh darned unluckiest, really. There are a lot of cards that could be in this deck, chat, but eventually you add too many spells, then you no longer have 42 lands. That's the issue. Just run hallowed fountains and colonnades. Whew! Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby, baby. We might be dead. We might be dead. Whoo, doggy. All right. All right. All right. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, they can fulminate our mage off our +2/+2. That's sad. That's true. If you like casting what few spells you draw, this is certainly the deck for you. We've been defeated, chat. We've been defeated. All right, don't worry. We're gonna get the second one. I can feel it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody that's hanging out here today. My name is Jeff Logan. I'm a full-time stream, meme, content producer here on Twitch. I'm here playing Magic, mostly modern, 30+ hours a week. If you enjoy my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the people that keep me employed here day in and day out. I wouldn't be here without all their very wonderful support. Past subscribing, you can also support my content by checking out some of my very wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. Amplitude, thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Honey is a free browser add-on that when you install it using link bit.ly/Google Honey, you'll be supporting my content here at absolutely no cost to yourself. What Honey does is when you're shopping online, it takes a look at the stuff in your shopping cart and searches automatically for coupon codes to save you some money on things you might be buying anyways. If it can save you some money, it offers to do so, and if it can't, it leaves you completely alone. Lisa would like to get you on your way to a better night's sleep. Christy and I have been sleeping with Lisa for the last 2 months now, and we really enjoy it. I don't think we'd ever go back to a traditional pillow top mattress. Smoogly first with that brand new Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You can save $160 or more on your new foam mattress by checking out links bit.ly/HoogleBedUS and bit.ly/HoogleBedCA. And of course, we'd like to welcome everyone out there to Hoaglandia. Please talk to your friendly neighborhood moderator about receiving your complimentary timeout. All right. We've lost the first battle, but we shall not lose the war. We're heading on in to the second match here with this, what we have dubbed 42 land track rat. Yeah, Pack Rats and Tireless Trackers, chat. We're gonna give it our all here. It's a very good hand. Look at that. We've got 2 spells. It's a lot of spells. It's a lot of spells. They've mulliganed down to 5, chat. They've mulliganed down to 5. Faithless looting. Oh no. Whew. I'm really glad we got 4 Force of Wills in the sideboard here. These are really good against the Faithless looting decks. Squee and Life from the Loam. I like the cut of your jib, opponent. Let's cut in a pleasant direction. It's a lands mirror match, chat. Ocean with the 3-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thank you for the quarter-of-euro support. The problem with Battle of Wits is Magic Online. Magic Online isn't very 250 card deck friendly. Opponent appears to be playing the Zombie Loam deck. We've played the opponent's deck on stream a number of times before. You can find the deck list for it, along with some videos of it on my website, jeffhoagland.com/decklist. I believe it is listed in the fan favorites section. That's true. Magic Online struggles with 60 card decks occasionally. We have 5 basics. Like, Ghost Quarter Looping has to run us out of basic before it becomes too much of a big deal. Like, and they have to spend their land drop to do it, which gets them behind. So. Jund is gonna got pushed back till tomorrow, Devon. We had a couple people cut in line for various things. I'm gonna block here. They might kill this with Conflagrate, but they're probably gonna kill it with Conflagrate at some point anyways. They're attacking because the attack is free, right? Like, they're playing a land and they're gonna get it back anyways. Yeah, basically, Wizard. Magic Online isn't a video game. It doesn't use your graphics card, so it has to render 250 cards using the processor. Get to attack for 5 next turn. Scott, thank you for the 5-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Well, I mean, you know, it's not a video game, right? Like, this is an application written in .NET. For whatever reason. Things make so much more sense now. Yeah, pull up your task manager and, like, watch Moto hammer your CPU while it's running. I'm also pretty confident it doesn't leverage multiple cores, but I don't have validation for that. I feel like it doesn't run well enough on my i7 with 12 cores to possibly be leveraging multiple cores. To be fair, it wouldn't run at all in most VMs if it was an actual game. Is that part of why you can't use game capture to stream Moto? Yeah, probably, Missouri. However, the window is rendered differently from 3D games. I'm assuming the game capture is something that ties into OpenGL or DirectX explicitly. So do I want a Tireless Tracker here? I think I actually want to get Oracle of Mul Daya, right? I would wait and see what they actually do before you worry about doing anything. Yeah, Dryad Arbor would be sweet. There should be Dryad Arbor and maybe Bobs and Explorers in here. We'll see. 42 lands is probably too many. Getting a little bit more than that is probably fine. I am thoroughly expecting no changes in all formats. You have a Lightning Axe? Woof. Yeah, but just because it's not currently using all of your cores doesn't imply that it never uses multiple cores. That's the thing to remember. And okay, and if I'm being completely honest, I would expect unbannings before I would expect bannings. Honestly, I think WotC is scared to upset people more than anything, and I would be pretty surprised if they actually banned anything. Faye went 4-1. We only lost the match to humans. Deck's really good. What did we beat? We beat Tron and something else in the last match. I know for a fact Moto goes well over 13% on my multi-core systems. My systems with i7s. Sure, but like a lot of that's Apostle Man, a lot of the cards that probably shouldn't exist anymore aren't the actual payoff cards, they're the enablers. And you can't really print cards that hose enablers. You can only print cards to hose payoffs. How many green suns would you run in black green rock? Probably like 2 at most. Maybe just 1. So, I don't think talking about master sets playing into unbannings is being cynical. Wizards is kind of like a damned if they do, damned if they don't situation. If Wizards unban something and doesn't put it in... If Wizards unban something and doesn't immediately print more copies of that thing, the price will spike on that thing, and then people will complain that prices have gotten too high. If Wizards unban something and prints more copies of that card, people are like, they only unban the card to make money! Wizards of the Coast is so evil! Like, there would be people complaining regardless of which side of the aisle that they would be on. Is basically what it comes down to. You're very dead, chat. We're gonna board in our Force of Wills and hope they're good enough. Correct. Yep. And it's not, and my point is, it's not even about making money. One, they're a for-profit company that needs to make money. We should want them to be profitable. But two, reprinting cards when they unban them, that's a good thing. Otherwise, when they unban these cards, they would become much more expensive. Alright, what am I cutting here? Which lands are we trimming? I'm just gonna trim some of the creature lands. I'm gonna do this. Just board in Leyline of the Void. And I'm not saying that they do everything for purely pure motives, chat, but I am saying that, again, regardless of the decision they would make on this specific issue, they're going to get hosed by people complaining regardless. The ban list update is on the 20th, I believe. It's cynical to think cards get banned so they can get reprinted later for unbanning. Justin asked for a timeout. And then he got slaughtered upon his return. Alright, you're back, Justin. You should be good to go. Booze. Jeff, please, the mods are mean to me. I need a sword to defend myself. You were very quick to time me out, so I thought you would be paying attention while you shilled. Also, mental misstep hoses enablers. Kinda. Mental misstep also hoses payoffs, though. And honestly, the biggest problem with mental misstep is that it hoses itself. The problem with mental misstep is that people have to play mental misstep to counter their opponent's mental missteps. That's why mental misstep is a rancid magic card. To keep Justin timed out for a whole stream, you have to beat his current donation total. No, I meant again, Anironics, with new donations. You have to make a new donation that beats his current donation total. I think his total is somewhere in the, like, the 5 or 6K range. I'd have to check, but I believe we're somewhere in the 5 or 6K range. You can honestly just, like, never know what Wizards of the Coast is going to do. I think there's a non-zero chance, like, they're just as scared of change as most people. If I were to design a magic card, what would it be? I have no idea. I don't think about stuff like that. Glad we have our backup tracker here. Yep, my article talking about modern bans is up there. I would strongly recommend not reading the comments. I haven't read the comments yet myself, but I have, however, written several articles like this in the past, and if the pattern holds, I would recommend not reading the comments. Reading the comments first, got it. Great. Start with this, grab my Oracle of Mul Daya. Oh, wait, I could get Primeval Titan. Oh, yeah. This is... You know what the best part about this deck is? the Primeval Titan doesn't directly kill them. They don't just, like, die to Valakut. We get to, like, get value here. Give me them. Give me them sweet, sweet creature lands, Primeval Titan. Oh no! Bantu's had enough of our stuff, chat. Why you have to be so mean, Bantu? Why you have to be so mean? Ooh. Sylvan Advocate, Treetop Village, Pack Rat, go. Oh, I should have attacked for 4 with my Mutavault maybe instead of playing the Pack Rat. Look at that, chat. On the back of Force of Will, we are now on the scoreboard. Treetop Village and Mutavault are the 2 best creature lands in Modern in terms of the rate that they output. The way you want to evaluate creature lands and how much damage they deal to how much mana out. This card takes 3 mana to deal 3 damage. This card takes 2 mana to deal 2 damage. No other creature lands in this format give you that much damage in comparison to the mana. Inkmoth Nexus is, it's similar. Vent is a 4-point swing for 4. That is true. I'm gonna mulligan this because it doesn't have a force in it. I'm mulligan this because it doesn't have a force in it. I'm mulligan this because it doesn't have a force in it. Alright, we have a plan. We have a plan, chat. It's not a good plan, but it exists. It's not a good plan, but it exists. Oh no! All right, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. I promise. I promise. We're this is where the upswing starts, chat. This is where the upswing starts. Yeah, we have a 5-0 in at least one other league with Hardened Scales Affinity. You can find them all on my YouTube channel. I was saying Force of Will. This card is Modern Force of Will, chat. Basically, everything fast and degenerate in Modern gets significantly slowed down by having this card in your deck. This is our first turn 2 pack rat of the day, chat. Can't possibly lose. Can't lose has been declared. We all know how that always ends, right? Have we played Jund? Jund got pushed off of today till tomorrow. We had some Cut the Line donations. Ooh, Panza. Who's ready to die to a Blood Moon? Who's ready to die to a Blood Moon? They don't have Blood Moon, chat. They don't have Blood Moon. This is so exciting. Alright, chat, we have 1 mode for the remainder of the game. One mode for the remainder of the game. Probably Python. As always, check the wrap-up segment. So, last few minutes of the video. The best way to get my opinion on something that I've played is always go back and listen to what past Jeff said. Because past Jeff just got done playing the deck, and he's going to be more informed on it than current Jeff. It's not Panza. Oh, did they not name red? They named white. Okay. Honestly, Loam doesn't even begin to crack the list of cards I would want in this deck, I don't think. It looks like some kind of, like, doubling season do-nothing deck. Which a very aggressive pack rat deck could take advantage of nicely. This is a Restoration Angel. Is it Bring to Kiki? It's Bring to Kiki, isn't it? No, Murderous Cut. Okay, weird. So definitely some kind of control deck. I got excited there for F6. I thought we were getting restored. Yeah, Explorer's probably a good suggestion. Four Explorers probably would have been good. Ghost Quarter. Rude. Now, they named white on this Utopia Sprawl. My poor innocent creature lands. It was so young. They were too pure for this world. The spirits got them spooked. Chord for 1. Okay. So they've got 2, 4, 6, possibly 7 mana this turn. Hornet Queen would be pretty scary. Man, watch them like quicken Wrath us here. We be trampling, chat. We be trampling. Every day we trampling. Please don't settle the wreckage me. Please don't settle the wreckage. I probably should have held a track rat back here. Pack rat, whatever this card's called. Because we're going to get settle the wreckage and feel bad. Yeah, Mutavault can give our rats +1/+1. Look at that. Look at that. Won an entire game. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm going to assume Teaglesworth here is going to advise that they no longer do it. Nah, you board lands out, chat. Bring in my Thoughtseizes. I don't know exactly what they're doing. Let's find out. Where are the surgicals so we can see their deck list? Asking the real questions. Easy keeps chat. It's got 2 spells. I challenge you with the $5 donation. National Silence Justin Day will be held on the 5th of November If chat can beat my donation totals, I'll be timed out for a week. If you try and fall short, I get to use the money for a stream of my choice. I don't think they're going to be able to do it, Justin. I think trying to get some people to beat your donation total is a goal that won't happen. You want to make your goals realistic so you can obtain them. We did win game 1, Misfortune. We did, in fact, squeak out game 1. This or Amulet? That's a good question. Obviously, the answer is our deck needs more Amulet of Vigor. Ugh. Justin has a lot of PayPal donations. Justin's not a fan of the Bitleys. The sameness factor from Green Sun Zenith only applies to a very, very specific subset of decks. Okay. All right, we're being out memed, chat. We're being out memed. I did, Justin. It looks like they're playing a gifts package in their deck list. That's what I would assume. That's what I would assume we're looking at. I feel like I know even less about what they're doing than before, right? I do what I can, Willem. I do what I can. The range of green creatures that you get with Green Sun Zenith that are playable is much smaller than the number of colorless things you get with Ancient Stirrings. I also think, again, power level in context is somewhat important too. The power level of decks playing Green Sun Zenith is really low right now, whereas the power level of decks playing Faithless Looting and Ancient Stirrings are basically all high. Alright, so they get to cord for like 3 here, I guess. Or 4, it's 3. Yeah, they can cord for 4 because I gave them an extra mana. Justin, as much as I appreciate you trying to shill for me, that goal's never going to happen. So setting it up is pretty unrealistic. No, I understand what goes into getting people to donate. And things that they can't actually complete or goals they can't hit, they won't donate for. I've played Vintage before. Vintage is really high variance in my experience. And the reason why it's high variance is because of the way restricted list cards work. So when one player has cards that are much more powerful than the other player's cards, and those cards are not equally distributed through their deck, you're much more likely to have, like, your decks do not do the same thing every game, right? So while some of the games in Vintage are interesting, I'm not sure that I love the format overall. I don't think it's something that I would want to play regularly. I think there's some really neat and novel things you could do, but it feels like... Alright, so they have Cast Down and Cord in their bin here. Yeah, costumes. Costumes and stuff like that. We'll have to figure out another good cosplay at some point. Hey, Sailor Dark, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I know there's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month with that. For people that are referencing where my article is, you can always find my stuff on coolstuffinc.com every Wednesday. bit.ly/Google articles is a shortcut that'll take you to my list of articles. It's a little awkward that my opponent has Cast Down and they can't kill Gaddock Teeg. It's just articles, Ziptic. So, Gathering Magic was this content on Gathering Magic was paid for by Cool Stuff Inc. and they've just moved to hosting it on their own site. See, and this is why they did that. There are so many people that had no idea that Cool Stuff Inc. is who paid for Gathering Magic. I always thought it was weird that they were set up the way that they were. You can't unban too many, you can't make too many changes to a format at the same time. I think there's more than what I just listed in my article to unban that could be unbanned, but even what I already listed is, I think, arguably too many changes to make all at once. Hey, Nerves, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. We do not have Courser. There's a deck list on your screen. If you're on mobile, you can type !deck in chat to get a link to the deck list. No Courser feels real bad, though, right now, for sure. Our Treetop Villages are feeling a little feisty, Chad. I think we're going to fire them up next turn. Yeah, Teeg is great. I think Teeg is good in Modern in general. This card's really sweet. Very powerful. They didn't have black mana up to cast Cut when I Thoughtseize them. This was tapped. I appreciate it. The blue-red list is a lot of fun. I'm glad other people are enjoying it too. It's my favorite type of Magic, easily. Oh, Teeg says they can't cast Cut too. That's funny. It does. There is a 5 in the corner. So they have Arcades and Unburial Rites. They could flashback cast out on like one of my Sylvan Advocates here if they wanted. My Treetop Villages are 7/7s right now. They're dead, right? I haven't actually done the math because math is for the blocker, but I think they're dead. Yeah. Yeah. On the scoreboard. On the scoreboard, chat. Oh, yeah. Get him. Get him. You thought we'd 0-3. Chat didn't think we could win a match of Magic. What does chat know? They know nothing. Nothing. Listen, chat. When modern legal piles of cards collide, one of them has to come out on top. Yeah, cutting Sylvan Advocate's probably wrong. They probably want Dark Confidants in here, though. Dark Confidant. You remind me of Bulldog from Frasier. You know, I haven't actually watched that much Frasier. It was a little bit... By the time I was actually, like, capable of digesting content like that, I was a little bit... That show had already, like, aged out. Someone please sign in a Dumpster Jeff so we can move on. Is there a real deck in here when we get down to 30-ish lands? Yeah, possibly. Honestly, it might just be that the white splash is silly, right? Or maybe we, like, only want white cards for the Teeg in the board. No, we're 1 and 2. Big Red. Thanks for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. We have played Countryside Crusher. It's consistently bad. Probably similar power level to what we're doing here, if we're being honest. Zesty with the $30 donation. All for Stompy. Thank you, Zesty. I appreciate it. You take that back. Looks like green-white unplayables here. This is my surprise face that we found green-white unplayables in the 1-2 bracket. Are there people in chat that didn't have to play against this card when it was in Standard? Let me tell you about cards that were in Standard. This one was a thing. This was a thing. It's a thing people played. We are like meme busters. Is this gonna get the plausible stamp? Probably not. Do you think Scapeshift / Valakut and Affinity are bad matchups for Jund? I think Valakut's definitely a bad matchup for Jund. The Affinity matchup should be pretty reasonable if your deck is built correctly. No, chat. They're gonna try and out Tireless Tracker us. How's our Trod matchup? All right, so we get to make another rat here, and then next turn we get to go play rat, make another rat. I don't think it's lopsided in favor of Jund, but I think a properly constructed Jund deck definitely has the tools to be competitive against Affinity. So we're gonna have 5 rats in play next turn. This knight's getting pretty big pretty fast, though. Threatening to give us the beatdown. The one truth in Modern is that everyone think matchups versus Affinity are better than they actually are. Yep. Yeah, I think that's very, I agree with that sentiment, Diva. Why are we playing 42 lands? Why shouldn't we play 42 lands? Counterpoint. So I think I want to play. So what do I want to discard here? Do I want to go rat this turn? I probably want to go rat this turn, right? Yeah, let's just stay the course. This is the biggest mistake people could make when playing with Pack Rat in Standard, was occasionally they would get this stupid idea in their head that playing a spell was better than making another rat. And that's wrong. Don't play other spells, Chad. It's worse than making another rat. That's so true, right? People that played remembered your opponent would like occasionally like take a turn off for making a pack rat, and you'd just be like, why didn't they make another pack rat? This is so good for me. I'd be so much more dead right now if they would have just like made another pack rat. Yeah, Mutavault and pack rat were standard legal at the same time. And it's stupid. When are we going to make them trade their board for our rats? When they're lethal, probably. Do I want to kill their Gavany Township here? I think I do, right? Oh, they can kill my Mutavault. That's so sad. Is whatever they're doing better than just making a rat every turn? If we don't do math, how will we know when they're lethal? That's a good question. You just attack with a lot. They must have collected company, right? They must have collected company. All right, if they... I guess they probably have another Ghost Quarter, right? They probably have another Ghost Quarter. This is a Hearthstone board. Wait. They have a path, too? Oh, they can gain life with their knight, right? Yeah, knight courser gains life. I think they might have missed the Mutavault interaction. That's not a plains to cast Path to Exile, chat. Did we get him? Did we get him? I think we got him. I think we got him. Oh, they're dead. They're dead. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Do, 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 do. Could we say they were clueless? Is it on the nose to say they were clueless? It's just factually incorrect to say they were clueless, right? Alright, so we'll board in a couple of Maelstrom Pulses. I think Leyline's too narrow here. It makes, like, exactly Night bad. I think that's probably not good enough. I'm gonna bring in Teeg because it shuts off company. Nah, I think Brutality's too narrow. Most of their stuff has a bigger butt than 2. Oh, for Worship. Yeah, tagging Worship's probably pretty worthwhile. It's pretty unlucky. Pretty unlucky. No spells, chat. Never didn't have it. Yeah, I definitely should have a Everett Sage in my deck. It kills Courser 2 in a pinch. In just 4 more turns, Sylvan Advocate, you're gonna grow up into a Tarmogoyf. He's growing up before our eyes, chat. Getting so big, hitting the gym every day. He dreams of being a big, strong Tarmogoyf. All right, what do we got? What are we working with? What do you think? Sure. That's true. That's true. He is bigger than Tarmogoyf would be at the moment. Tarmogoyf's pretty medium indexed that like aren't casting like things like discard spells. I feel like a lot of people take for granted how big Tarmogoyf is, and they like forget the fact that like the green black deck like works to make their Tarmogoyf bigger. We were actually talking about testing a couple copies of Sylvan Advocate. We're very dead here. We were talking about testing a couple copies of Sylvan Advocate in normal black-green rock as a just like as playing a good card. Just because like that deck tends to play a lot of creature lands as well. Well, if the first game is any indication, it's that Pack Red is literally unbeatable, so we're gonna keep this one. Look how many spells are in this hand. There's so many. I like casting spells, chat. Great, do you have your Path to Exile? Do you? If you don't have your Path to Exile, we're gonna go to town. If they do have a path, I get to tracker play a land next turn, which is nice. Ooh. I think they might not have a path. They boarded in Declaration in Stone. Can I get a witness? Yes, you can. Green-white mediocres. You're so much nicer than I am, Diva. It's a good draw. This actually lets me get, like, pretty aggressive here, right? I guess they can company here, but their company won't even be that large, right? I'm just gonna play this and 8 them. 10 them? It's 10, right? Because I have double Mutavault. I've never been nicer at anything than some other person. Oh no, chat! What if their collected company finds a noble hierarch or an Aven mind sensor? Whoa, Diva, they got 6 mana worth of creatures for 4 mana. That's like good value, okay? One could even argue it's like a town's worth of value. Should we build a Pack Rat Training Grounds deck? Pack Rat Training Ground is something I've thought about before too. You get to play it with Tasigur as well. Tasigur, Pack Rat Training Ground. Well, so there's got to be a couple of things that go infinite with Training Ground, right? This town doesn't even have a post office. Evilists like that? That sounds hot. Sounds truly wonderful. Calling all Commander players. Sounds good, JMP. I don't want to claim that we're ahead right now, but I feel like we're ahead right now, right? Ballista plus 2 Training Grounds. Does Training Grounds stack to less than 1? No, Training Grounds is well designed. Can't reduce to less than 1. Alright, well, chuck that one in. Put you under the abyss here. Ooh, Training Grounds Nico Bolas is a good one. Nico Bolas, I think, is actually modern playable. That card's sweet. How did they ever recover? How did they ever recover? I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, the rats are here. A joke? No, I think that's great. I think that's a really genuinely good idea. Here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Do you think they had that path on turn 1 and decided not to play it? What do you think? I feel like they probably had that path on turn 1 and elected not to play it. It's even a second black source here, so we can discard 2 cards next turn. They didn't realize this game wasn't about value. This game was about pack rats. Pack rat cares not for the value your town generates. Is it Guild Mage? Probably a reason why I don't know what the Oracle text on this card is. Correct, Pinky. It is often incorrect to cast a spell instead of just making more pack rats. It is almost never right. It is almost never right to cast a spell instead of making a pack rat. That's true. If it's another pack rat, that's often fine. How do you feel about the Abyss, opponent? How does it make you feel? I should hold this Maelstrom Pulse for worship, right? Gosh, their creature chump blocked and then it made a token? How can I ever keep up with this value that their town is generating? This is a really complex sequence of decisions here, chat. We just keep attacking with the pack rats and making more. As someone who's possibly registered Voice of Resurgence more than everybody else in chat, Voice of Resurgence was never a good card. Oh no! How will we ever keep up with the value from this company? It's made not one but two creatures that are smaller than my pack rats. And y'all thought Gaddock Titan was the easiest deck to play in Modern? Just make pack rats. Unironically, what decks was Green-White Value Town designed to prey upon? Green-White Value Town was designed to prey upon the people that think Knight of the Reliquary is playable. It was designed to prey upon people that dislike winning games of Magic. Alright, chat, we're 2-2. All I'm saying is y'all doubted Track Rat, and Track Rat's showing up to prove you wrong. Track Rat is showing up to prove you wrong. Voice was good in Birthing Pod. Sure. Yeah, you're right. It was good in Birthing Pod. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. Bob and Triad Arborable 5-0. Get your pack rats now, champ, before the finance community gets a hold of it. Kitetail freebooter, but I actually have a spell in my hand. That is the only legal... You have my attention, opponent. You have my attention. You have piqued my interest. We are currently getting out memed. We are getting out memed, chat. Night Veil Spectre versus Pack Rat. What year is it? What year is it, chat? Ooh. Man, they are about to devotion the crap out of us. Oh, geez, they get to take the cards off our deck. Oh, they forgot to play the Godless Shrine. I should just start pack ratting, right? Do I want to play these? Probably not. Oh no, they're gonna get our pack rat. No, that's not true. I'm gonna sack this canopy and play that rat. You can have a Sylvan Advocate. Yes! Fist bump, not Gary. Things that are not Gray Merchant for 100. This is a 6/6. Ooh, piece of candy. Oracle's kind of great in this deck. Oracle's really good when your deck is 2/3 land. Weird. Weird. Gary's been lethal for a long time. We're living on a plane of existence where Gary doesn't exist, chat. The people in chat wishing for Gary, you're the worst. Stop it. I hate all of you, and this is your fault. This is your fault. Why do you wish terrible things to happen upon me, chat? This is for our 3-2 chat. There's an entire treasure chesty writing on this match. Don't you want me to get my chesty, chat? Gary is my all-time favorite. "28 months of Hoagland Comedy Central channel. Well worth the money." Thank you, Aaron, for sticking out for so long. Welcome back. This deck needs Kaya, Ghost Assassin. God, I really wish we could play Kaya in Modern. I don't even think she'd be that good. I just, like, really want to play games of Magic with her. That's a border post. Okay. I like it. I like it. It's like a way to supplement your all basic swap mana base and like get devotion from your lands. So, should I play Bridgevine at GP Prague? It's a really easy question to answer. Do you like winning? If yes, then play Vine. That's rude, opponent. Human, Bridgevine is the most winning deck right now. It's very, very good. It's rude that they keep taking all of our pack rats out of our hand. It's a pretty complicated game of Magic, chat. I know I'm not talking a lot. It's because I'm so deep in thought about every play I'm making every turn that it's difficult to articulate my thoughts while I'm so deep thinking about them. There's a lot going on here. A lot of really complex decision-making choices. It's like you're playing Bober Vig and hitting pack rat every time, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do. I mean, it's rare that you ever play a game of Magic perfectly, but I think there's a strong argument to be made that this game of Magic was played perfectly, chat. There's no way I do something other than make a rat here, right? Let's just not make bad decisions. I almost messed up, chat. I almost played a card that wasn't a pack rat. It would have been a huge mistake. It would have been a huge mistake. Almost played a card that wasn't a pack rat. That we eked it out though. We ended up playing the game perfectly. We saw the line of make another pack rat and we took it. Deck needs hero powder. I actually have a choice here. I'm leading on the Nissa because whatever I play is getting Doombladed. I'd rather Nissa get Doombladed than a tracker here, I think. Can we beat this card? We probably can't, right? We need like our other Maelstrom Pulse. Well, we tried. Wait, they didn't attack. Why didn't they attack? I'm so confused. Why didn't they attack? Hey, there was something in there. Macaliseth, thank you very much for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. We're getting out memed, Burgle, is what's happening. I would assume we're about to get Grey Merchanted. No blocks. Kill me! Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna crack this fetch because we need our other Maelstrom Pulse here. Oh, Pact actually works too. Pact and Reclamation Sage are out because this is an enchantment. So Pact, and Reclamation Sage both get us to Maelstrom Pulse to kill these. Oh, yeah. Just smoke if you got him, chat. Just light him up, we're on fire. Do 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 do. Whoa. We are dead to Grey Merchant still because of this border post. We are still dead to Grey Merchant. Oh, do they have a Doomblade? They have a Doomblade. That's unfortunate. I guess I'm attacking with this. Oh, I should have attacked with this too. It says trample is the problem, chat. You can't jump this, chat. It's trample. It's really good. I should have attacked with this because I'm gonna fire up Mutavault and double block here. So dead to removal here, but I think this was our best chance to actually win the game. We go to 2. One, 2, 3. Oh, and then I have to do 2 more. I was like, I think I have to sacrifice more, right? Night Veil Spectre. Gifted Aetherborn. That one's not lethal. God bless. Okie doke. I think I'm actually playing Tireless Tracker. I missed a clue here, technically. I want to trade this for that, I think. They're playing Border Post to increase their devotion to Black Burgle. Oh, Shambles. Oh, Shambles! Why are you so good to me, Shambling? Why are you so good to me? Alright, we gotta fade Gray Merchant for one more card here, chat, and then we're gonna do it! Oh, please! Please! Don't do it to me! No! Oh, whew, whew! That one's beatable. That one's beatable, chat. That one's beatable. Why? What's the issue? Oh, we can sack clues to the Obliterator. Gosh, that's great. That's so absurd. We do have to fade Gary still now, though. But we have this guy under lock. We have this is under control. This deck is hilarious. Gonna get double Shambling Vent here. All right, still looking to fade the Merchant. The classic modern Primeval Titan sack, right? Right, just nothing but normal regular plays here, okay? All right, so now I want to just crack in here, right? So I can do this. I really just want to gain 8 this turn, I think. Are they dead if I attack with everything? I don't actually know the answer to that question. They're at 18, you gotta remember, because they gained 4 here. Math is for the defender. You're not wrong. Math is for the blocker. That is our motto around these parts. All right, so we're no longer dead to Gary, right? We're no longer dead to Gray Merchant because it's only for 6. And they thought we couldn't 3-2. Nobody believed in the track rat. Little did you know that the track rat would get there. Got ourselves an entire chesty. Well, the reverse sweep has been completed. Ye of little faith. Alright, so if you're looking to meme at home and you want to make this meme slightly more competitive, I think we'd probably want to fit You definitely want a Dryad Arbor and all green fetches. And I think Dark Confidant is a card you probably want to play. This Nissa was silly. Honestly, you probably want more than one Oracle in the deck. This card's really good and was good most of the times we played it. Honestly, I could even see this just being better than Bob. Courser too. Yeah, honestly, Courser Oracle are probably better than Bob. Explore could also be okay. 42 lands is too many. 40, I know as much as it hurts me to say and as much as it hurts you to hear it at home, 42 lands is probably too many. You probably want somewhere in the 30 to 36 range, and you could still do a lot of sweet things. You know, that's why we play Bruise, though, you know? Was Titan worth it? I think one Titan to get with Summoner's Pact is probably worth it. Yeah, about half your deck being lands is probably right. Definitely play 4 Explorers. Play some more Oracles, play some Coursers, etc. That could be okay. Advocate of 42 lands in Legacy, yep. Stop queuing it to me, that was type 3 in 2 days, and I don't get to play Moto that often. Yeah, you could probably turn this into a pretty playable meme. We went 3 and 2. Alright. Alright, so